morning, beautiful. Welcome to another episode of Morning Musings, where I jump on camera first thing in the morning and just talk about whatever really resonates with me in this moment. And oftentimes topics will just come to mind, or they will have been on my mind for a while, and I feel a calling to share what I have come to learn or what I am thinking about. And you know, I started Girl Don't Settle because I got to a point in my life where I was fed up of the way that I was living, and I realized suddenly that I had the key and I had the power to change my own life. I was the only one that could do that for myself. When I came to that realization, I did not take this lightly, and I decided to, for once and for all, drop the victim mentality and start to shape my life and create my life into what I really want it to be and who I want it to be. And I did this in baby steps, incremental steps. I didn't just one day wake up a changed woman, but with perseverance, with lots of learning and growing and healing, I have completely changed my life around. I feel different from the inside, and I believe that it appears that I actually look different on the outside because I feel different on the inside. And there's no better feeling. And so when I learned how beautiful life could be and how I could heal myself with the help of some tools and tricks, I decided I really could not keep this to myself, and I wanted to share what I've learned with other women. And that is where Girl Don't Settle was born. I have a passion to help mentor and coach other women through their journey of self-reinvention, and self-reinvention from the inside out. I'm not talking about changing your hair color, you know, buying some new makeup, buying some new clothes, and feeling like you've reinvented yourself or upgraded or glowed up or whatever you want to call it. I'm talking about glowing up and reinventing from the inside. And today I wanted to talk about how this glow up process isn't just about learning. It's in fact a lot about unlearning. Yes, there's a lot to learn, and in order to heal and grow, there's a lot to learn, and that's a fact. But there's also a lot of unlearning to do. And when I say this, I mean that some of our biggest challenges in the personal growth and personal development sphere is unlearning old behaviors. So any behavior that doesn't coincide with your values, or behaviors that are hindering your growth. So we need to unlearn those. And those could be bad habits like smoking or drinking, or excessive shopping or eating, but they could also just be behaviors and patterns that we have regarding relationships and the types of men that we choose, or how we set up boundaries in our lives with our friends and loved ones. There's so many different patterns and behaviors that we need to unlearn because we've been conditioned throughout our life, and we've been so used to these patterns and behaviors that they are just part of us, and they aren't easy to undo and unlearn. But a big part of personal growth and personal development and transforming from the inside is relearning and unlearning a lot of these patterns that we've really taken on since childhood, oftentimes. And so yeah, unlearning patterns, behaviors, and belief systems. Beliefs are huge, and they are very tough to crack, right? But limiting beliefs, belief systems that we have taken on for most of our lives, and especially the ones that come from childhood, which most of them do, they aren't easy to just get rid of. But let me tell you, they are so worth getting rid of. There are so many limiting beliefs, and so many of us, all of us, have limiting beliefs that hinder us in one area of our lives or another. And my job as a coach is to help women discover which belief systems have been holding them back and where these damn limiting beliefs come from. Where do they come from? Because until we realize where they come from, we cannot debunk them. And that's ultimately what we want to do. We want to debunk these belief systems that aren't serving you. We want to prove to you and to your mind and to your subconscious brain that these belief systems aren't true. And we want to replace them with a more positive belief system that will help you along in your journey and in your life and help you succeed and get further in life. And this doesn't, like I said, this doesn't happen overnight, because it's a retraining of the brain. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that retraining the brain is a huge, huge part of this reinvention process. And there's nothing more important than retraining our brain and relearning new systems and belief systems and learning new ways of thinking and behaving and patterns, right? There's almost nothing more important, because our thoughts create our actions, and our thoughts and our actions are what create our reality, right? Because every action has a reaction. And I personally believe that the energy that we carry really also has a big role in what we attract into our lives and what happens into our lives. But if we're holding on to negative patterns that keep us playing small and keep us stuck, then we are only perpetuating more of that in our lives, more of those negative results. So what we do what we need to do is upgrade our thoughts, upgrade our behaviors, upgrade our patterns, and upgrade our beliefs. And this can quite literally change our lives. It will change your life. It is the #1 thing that will change your life. When you change your mind, you change your thoughts, you can change everything around you. You can change your life. How amazing, how empowering to know that you can do that. Like I said, it's not always going to be easy, but with the right guidance and with the right questions being asked, and with a little bit of thought and inner work and perseverance, self-love, you can get there. We can all get there. I am still working on this, and I see the benefits working in my life every single day in every area of my life, and I want to help other women do the same. Let's stop, as women, let's stop being stuck in these negative patterns. Let's stop settling for less than what we deserve. Let's start taking back our control and realize how powerful we are and how powerful our minds are. And if I can start to take back control of my mind, my anxious, overthinking, socially anxious, depressed, addict brain, if I can start to take back control over my brain, which was completely out of whack, you can too. I promise you, we can get through anything, but we have to want it bad enough, and we have to put in the effort every day, and we have to become self-aware. And oftentimes we need someone to take us along that journey, to kind of ask us the right questions and to make us and help us dig a little deeper. And if you feel like you need someone and want someone to help you along on your journey, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am Andrea Clement, and I am a coach and mentor for women who have gone through some really tough stuff but are ready to take back control of their lives. I also help women in recovery reinvent themselves, because a lot of times in recovery we are sober, but now what? I'm sober, but now what? Right? I don't want to be the same person I was. I want to change so much so to the point where I don't even feel like an addict anymore. And you know, I can live this beautiful and brilliant life that I always dreamt of, you know? And I believe that you can. If I can do it, you can. So please, ladies, please take back your power, take back your innate womanly power, and choose today to retrain your brain, to recondition and relearn your patterns and behaviors and beliefs. There's so much information on the internet. Just do some YouTube searches and Google searches, and you can read some books, and reach out to me if you'd like. Join my private Facebook group called Girl Don't Settle, and we'll be happy to have you, and we're all about self-empowerment and women empowerment. And anyways, if you liked this video and you feel so compelled to like or subscribe, please do so. I would appreciate the support. There's going to be so much more content coming out in the future. Not only these videos like Morning Musings where I just talk candidly on camera, but I'm going to have some more structured videos where I give some tips on how to do a lot of these things, some actionable tips. Alright, so I hope that you will stay tuned. I want you to have a beautiful day, and just know that you are worth changing. You are worth becoming the woman you always dreamt of. I believe in you. I hope you believe in yourself. Bye for now. I love you.